What is happening? We are back. Week 2. Got Mr. Shoddy with me. Shoddy, how's it going today, man?
Doing pretty well. Panda, how are you doing?
Doing pretty good. Long week of work, but overall we are here, I guess you could say. So
Definitely are here.
yes, definitely are here. So as far as the matchup today, we have Chimera FC Premier against Basilisk, with Corey leading the crew, Green Gujaku, Yurok, Brian Gilson, and Captain Canada facing off with their captain for Basilisk, Die Epic, I'm a Gamer, Necron, Tayfish, The Fish, sorry, and That Epic Tragedy. Predictions here, Shadi. How you feeling about it?
Well, we've seen both these teams play as a team already. And they're already jumping in, so I'm going to be quick. I think I'm just going to go with Chimera. I'd say they win 3-1.
Chimera does seem like the powerhouse in this situation, but I'm going to have to disagree with you. I'm going to go with Basilisk on this one, cheering for the underdog. As Yurok is going to face off with Epic Tragedy, Green Gujaku is going to send it right back in. I'm a Gamer and Fish both trying to get the clearance. Fish does follow up. Yurok is going to take a shot. I'm a Gamer is going to take the block. It's Tragic trying to take it out. Possibly a ceiling play, but doesn't touch the ceiling quite as much as he'd like to. I'm a Gamer taking a floater. Yurok is going to send it away. Orange, I'm sorry. Basilisk still with the push. As Chimera still putting in pressure. Tragic is going to try to clear it. Gets a slight touch. Xerox is going to back pass, but it was too far for his teammate. Tragic with the pass. Chimera here trying to make a clear. Xerox gets a pass one. Tries to get it to Green, but Green just misses just wide. Xerox still trying to make a play for his teammates, but Tragic's going to get that demo on Green Gujaku, creating a counterattack here for Basilisk. I'm a Gamer with a shot, and Green Gujaku with a block, and Epic with a shot hitting the post. As Yurok is going to clear it for his team. Gilson with a great redirect, putting it in Basilisk's zone. As Yurok takes a shot just above the net. Green with a slight touch, another crossbar hit. I'm a Gamer patiently trying to hit this. This is post after post. Chimera's unable to capitalize on a goal here. Yurok still putting the pressure in for Chimera, and what a block by Epic Tragedy. Sorry, there's two Epics here in this team. And there it is. Chimera finally striking first. As Green Gujaku is going to punish for that center of that miss on the wall by Fish. Chimera's going to go up 1-0.
Yeah, overall, the pressure's been just on Chimera's side. They've been in Basilisk's half this entire game. Hopefully, Basilisk can start throwing some pressure back and maybe even up the game before it is too late.
As we have Basilisk making a push from Fish, sending a complete banger to Chimera's zone. Sorry, Chimera's zone. This is Brian and Tragic. 50 at midfield. Ball still in Basilisk's zone. Green trying to center for his teammate. Yurok 50ing. Tragic winning that. As ball's floating in front of the net. Chimera struggling to get it out, but Green's able to do it. Tragic trying to go for a clear center midfield for Fish. Fish is going to take the shot, but just a little high and wide. Gets that last minute demo on Yurok. As Green sends it forward for his team to recollect. Pushed by Chimera here. Fish swipes it to the side. It's going to follow up. It looks like Yurok's going to get to it first with the center. Double commit by Basilisk. This Green's going to try to settle it. Green trying to get the clear. He does get the clear. Green with the shot. Hitting another post. That must be like 4 posts now. Tragic making the push. Green stopping it. Green's going to pop up in the air. Try to take a shot. Just a little too slow, as I'm a Gamer is going to recover and take a shot right directly at the net, and a great save by Yurok. Another save by Yurok coming with a shot from Fish. Great pressure here coming from Basilisk. Green's gonna clear it out for Chimera. Green trying to get the center. Tragic able to stop. Almost another redirect, unintentional redirect, I'm sorry, coming from Basilisk. And it looks like Yurok is gonna find the mistakes. He's gonna put it in the net. Chimera's up 2-0.
Once again, which pressure's been more even since the last goal. Basilisk definitely had their opportunities, but their rotation is breaking on defense, which is what's allowing Chimera to walk in and shoot these open nets.
I do have to agree, Chimera is capitalizing on the mistakes and the pressure on top of that, creating more chances for them. Chimera with the great center. Green Gujaku up for the shot, but Ama Gamer is there to send it away. This looks like an open opportunity for Fish. Sends it to Tragic, and Yurok is there for the save, not giving Basilisk any chance of at least being within one. Ball's 50'd, still in Basilisk zone as Basilisk is trying to create some type of push here, and it looks like they will. 40 seconds left. Basilisk is gonna be within one. Definitely a lot of time here, Shadi.
Enough time to come back. You have a nice little give and go there. Gamer to Tragedy, back to Gamer for the goal. See if they can keep it up and end up tying the game.
Ball in Chimera zone, and ball is just going to come right down. This is an opportunity here for Basilisk, as they're still trying to make the push. Ball midfield, and it looks like an overcommit by Basilisk, and Chimera is going to punish that. Green Gujaku slamming the door with 21 seconds left.
There was last back there, but I'm not mad at him turning and going for that because there's only 20 seconds left, so you know there's a little bit of urgency. But if he's going to turn and go for it, he has to beat the other team to the ball, and he didn't. And as you see, it's just a goal for the other team. So you can't be mad at him for going for it because his team needed a goal, but unfortunately he got beat and left an open net for his team.
And it looks like Chimera is going to take this home with a little disrespect goal coming from Brian Gilson, padding the stacks. And Chimera is going to take that first series.
Yeah, it's one for the road, why not?
Overall, though, you were right in your predictions, though, as far as game one, Chimera taken in with a lot of pressure. Rotation seemed pretty tight as far as Basilisk. They did throw, you know, some spurts of brightness. They were able to show that they can cause some havoc with some pressure.
If you look at the shot totals, Chimera only had one more shot than Basilisk in the game. So it's not that Basilisk didn't have opportunities, but it's like you said, there were too many bar hits. There's a lot of shots that were close to net, but were never in net. And if both teams can quit hitting crossbar and getting it inside the two posts, then there would have been several more goals in just this first game. But overall, I have to say Chimera played, I'd say, more confident with each other. And definitely had more pressure. It seemed like they were in Basilisk's side more of the game. So let's see if Basilisk can turn it around here in game number 2 and tie the series, or let's see if Chimera is going to try to take a commanding 2-0 game series lead here in game number 2.
I would have to agree with you. We'll see if Basilisk can tighten up their rotations just a little bit.
We have the first kickoff here at game number 2. Green pushing the ball forward for his team as we get a dribble demo from Brian, almost putting it on net. We have a nice clear from Basilisk here. But Green once again playing it slow, taking control of the ball, getting a nice center forward. Brian hitting it forward once again, gets an accidental back hit. But Green should be there for the save, but he panics and misses. The ball is just sitting there in front of the Chimera net, and the fish will be there to clean it up. There was a lot of panic here for both teams, and the fish got there first.
Looks like Basilisk is replying really quickly. It's good to see. As far as I believe the nerves are out, they got that game one out of their system. They are down 0-1 in the series, but overall that's still not out in the overall match.
It is nice to see them score first here in game number 2. Shows that they are resilient and fighting back. As we have Brian taking a nice dribble shot on net, but the fish is there to send it away. As we have a center and a double whiff there, Yerrick is last back. He gets a 50-50 that goes straight up. We have Green trying to hit the ball forward. Bounces mid. Brian with the great tap over. A nice center here, but there is nobody on Chimera there to shoot it. As we have the ball getting banged almost into the net by the fish. And we have a follow-up from Tragedy. I think we had a double commit by both teams there, so everybody except for Tragedy was out of position. And he takes the mistakes from his teammates and the other team and capitalizes for goal number 2.
Basilisk is tightening up a lot here. You see the pressure coming in. They're making Chimera make a few mistakes, trying to create some opportunities. So we'll see if Chimera can respond, if they can stay strong, get in the series 2-0, or we'll see if Basilisk can tie it up 1-1.
Far the ball is staying in the Chimera half, so Basilisk is holding on the pressure more. They're playing, you can see them all turning at the midfield and turning back, ready to go back onto the offense. As we have the fish hitting the ball forward for Basilisk, the ball is just hanging in the Chimera corner. Nice 50-50 there from Brian, see if he can follow it up. Looks like we have Yerrick, the one sending the ball forward, as we got a demo from Tragedy on Yerrick. Got a nice hit forward by the fish. Yerrick controls it, gets bumped out of the way, leaving the net open for a second, but I'm a Gamer hit it too far wide. That could have been goal number 3. As we have Yerrick pushing the ball forward with no boost, just trying to stay and keep the pressure. As we have a nice touch forward by Basilisk, but he just hit back by Brian. We have a nice passing play there, but the hit was not powerful enough for it to cause any danger. We have Yerrick tackling in, getting a nice 50, and the fish killing the ball for his teammate. Brian with the clear. Yerrick going up to follow it, does get the follow, but doesn't have enough boost to get back to the ball. As we have Green hitting the ball forward, Brian going for a redirect goal, but he misses. We have Yerrick centering the ball once more for his team. We have another demo that leaves Chimera down a player once again. As we had an attempted back pass, it looked like Yerrick was going to pass it back to Brian, but it is cut off by Tragedy. We saw it coming, and he gets the redirect goal.
That is a very unfortunate back pass. Good read by Tragedy to notice the back pass was coming and able to create even more of a gap for his team.
Passes are usually a good idea, but Tragedy was there to read it, and he even throws in the great pass after he scored the goal. You love to see it. As we have Yerrick trying to center the ball, maybe even going for a shot, goes for a 50-50, but it is hit away by the fish. As we have Brian turning on this, getting 50 and losing it hard. As we have an attempted clear by Chimera, but Basilisk is staying in their half, applying pressure. So we have another 50-50. See if Chimera can get the ball out of their half, and they do. Brown hits the ball forward. There's a double whiff. And then Tragedy gets a nice 50-50. There is no Chimera defenders back. If it goes quick, it might be a goal number 4. But he gets an accidental double touch and pinch. Nobody was ready to read it. As we get a team pinch from Chimera, that goes towards net, but it's off the crossbar. We have 2 follow-up shots that were both handled easily by Basilisk. As we have yet another center, but it is being taken care of. We have Yerrick trying to stop that play before it starts. Brian going up, trying to clear the ball forward, but the fish is already on the wall waiting for him. As we have Yerrick hitting the ball forward, Tragedy pinching it back in once again. Chimera just cannot get the ball out of their half. As we have yet another center by I'm a Gamer. And there were two defenders for Chimera there, but the Fish split them on the shot, making this a 4-0 demanding lead.
This is definitely a different team that you saw from game one. Basilisk woke up, and it looks like they have found a way to crack the seal.
This is completely opposite to game number one. Basilisk was not aggressive at all, and Chimera stayed in their half continuously, but it's been completely flipped. As Chimera looks like the team that is lost right now, and Basilisk is just hammering shot after shot, pass after pass, as we have another one going towards net that has to be saved by Brian. Once the ball touches the ground, the game will be over, and that will be game 2 to Basilisk to even up the series 1-1.
Complete opposite of what we saw game one. I'm very surprised.
I was definitely interested to see how Basilisk was going to answer. I definitely didn't think it was going to be a 4-0 game, but they turned on the heat, they turned on the pressure, and once again, if you look at the shots, they're semi-even, 6-7. So Basilisk only had one more shot on net, but the passing plays and just the total possession of ball was demanding in Basilisk's favor. And I mean, it's common knowledge, in order to score and in order to win, you have to have ball control. Basilisk had ball control the whole time, so they take the game. So now we have to flip the script. We were seeing how Basilisk was going to reply. Now let's see what Chimera can do after they just got smacked in game number 2.
Ball in Basilisk zone. I'm a Gamer is going to toss it right up in midfield, try to get a second touch there, but there was a double commit on the push as Chimera now I'm trying to make some pressure. Ball still midfield. Green's going to bang it on that wall, trying to get another pass from Corey, but unable to do so. Gilson with the soft touch, trying to get the 50. Does win that 50 with a straight pop-up, trying to go for a couple bumps. It's Green with the shot, Fish with the save, and Corey with another shot. And Tragic with the save. Here is a complete turnaround and pressure coming from Chimera. As Green trying to back aerial pass, and it does work, and he gets the pinch off. What a play coming from Chimera with an aerial pinch as Green and Corey work together on it.
Exactly what you want to see from Chimera after just losing 4-0. And also, we didn't note it, but there has been a roster change. Captain Corey has came in for Chimera. Let's see if he's going to be the piece that they need in order to take game number 3.
Corey definitely has that match play experience, especially coming from the CGRL. Played 3 seasons, I believe. Goal hitting the post there on the Chimera net, and Gilson clears it out just in time. It's Fish with an attempted shot. Corey's going to follow up. He's going to slow play, just a simple pop. He has an open opportunity, gets demoed, and shot is just wide. Green losing the 50 towards Fish as Gilson's going to back his teammate up and create another opportunity. Great defense coming from Basilisk as Corey's going to pop it right over. I'm a Gamer. He's going to slow play with limited boost, still on the ball, trying to pass it. Tragic's going to read. As Chimera's going to try to recollect and take another push. Ball 50 right at midfield. Ball still in Basilisk zone. As Corey's going to settle down, create a 50 with Fish. Still great pressure coming from Chimera. Gujaku trying to take a shot just wide as Basilisk now taking a push here just wide coming from Fish on that transition. And a banger of a shot coming from I'm a Gamer as he caught Brian Gilson just sitting there waiting for the shot.
We're back with Chimera there, and you had 2 in net, but none of them answered and moved as quickly as I'm a Gamer. So I'm a Gamer got there first and got gifted with a goal to tie it up here in game number 3.
Fish with a shot again, and Basilisk is still in this game. Series tied 1-1. Tayfish putting his team up 2-1. What a reply.
It was a great pass from Mama Gamer there to Tayfish, or the Fish. And the defender was there, but he did not take the right angle. Let's see if Chimera can return back now. They've had 2 quick goals going in against them.
Basilisk still trying to make the push. Chimera currently on the push. Ball's just kind of going back and forth yet again. This Tragic bounces off the wall. Ball is centered. Opportunity for Basilisk, but Chimera's able to defend. 2 misses from each team. This Corey sends it right down. Gilson's going to follow up and push. I'm a Gamer's going to keep it in Chimera's zone. This Fish trying to create that pressure, able to. Tragic with the ball. And Corey is going to try to send it up. Trying to get it over the pass too, but I'm a Gamer able to block. This Tragic leads the way with more pressure coming from Basilisk. Pass off the wall yet again, and it looks like another shot. Off the post, and Fish with another shot, and another great save by Green. What is going on with all these shots? Corey's going to take a push, trying to get a second touch. Fish able to take the stop and counterattack. Ball still in Chimera's zone. As Basilisk still keeping it in. As far as pressure, it looks like an opportunity, but just a miss by I'm a Gamer. As Fish trying to keep it in. Corey's gonna follow up as Gilson hits it towards the midfield wall. Great defense coming from Basilisk and staying consistent. It looks like a fake coming from I'm a Gamer, and Basilisk is gonna go up 3-1.
Another good downfield pass and redirect. And the defenders were just out of position and nowhere near the shot. But Chimera looks like they're completely lost right now. After that demanding Game 1 win. In Games 2 and 3, they've been not the same team that they were in Game 1.
Great pass to Corey with the shot. Green almost getting in. It looks like Gilson is going to follow up. 42 seconds left. 3-2. Within 1. Chimera. We'll see if they can make something happen.
Of course, as soon as I start talking about them, they come in and they do a 3-man pass and play for a goal. Let's see if they can keep it up, tie this game up, and maybe win it to go ahead in the series.
Chimera with the flick. I'm sorry, Green Gujaku with the flick. And he's able to tie it up within less than 10 seconds.
Okay. This is Game 1 all over again in these last 10 seconds. I don't know what kind of switch has been turned on, but Basilisk is in trouble if it does not get turned off again. They need to put another goal in here quick before Chimera rides this momentum into winning game number 2 for them in the series overall, and putting them up 2-1.
Ball still in Chimera's zone. Basilisk with current possession. Fish keeping it in the corner, trying to make a play, possibly center, gets demoed by Brian Gilson. I'm a Gamer trying to create a push. Corey's there to defend. It looks like Green trying to take a shot. Tragic is going to send it right back. Ball's still up in the air, and we have overtime. Green going up against Tragic. 50s, I'm a Gamer, but loses possession. Tragic trying to make a push. Corey reading the miss. Corey's still in the corner. Pressure still being put on by Chimera. As Basilisk counterattacks. Gilson sends it towards the teammate. Just a slight miss there. Corey's going to have to turn, but gets beat out. As Chimera trying to make a clear. Easy save by Brian Gilson. As he follows up. Basilisk with the clear. Green's going to keep it in. Tragic with a great read on the pass and possibly a goal. And he just gets it past in time. Basilisk is going to take the lead in the series 2-1.
So we have a nice counterattack there by Tragedy. Chimera put all their eggs in one basket there for that attack. They put everybody forward. And Tragedy cut it off, and nobody was able to get back for Chimera quick enough. And Tragedy gets the steal and then assist and goal to off by himself. So with that game, it was a Basilisk runaway until the last minute.
Completely.
And
I honestly thought Chimera had that in the books, and the Basilisk comes out of nowhere. This says, hey, we're going to take 2-1 and possibly close this out.
like that entire regular, like before overtime, was Basilisk just killing Chimera as far as ball possession and all that. And then Chimera suddenly got those 2 quick goals, which made us think, okay, Chimera's back. They're going to take this game and take the lead in the series. But at the end of the day, Tragedy was just one step ahead. Got the nice steal on the pass play, finishes it, and now Chimera, instead of being 2-1 up or 2-1 down, they've dropped 2 games in a row. Let's see if they can turn it around here. If they win, the series will go to Game 5, but if they lose, it is going to be them losing 3 straight matches and getting defeated. As off this kickoff, we have the ball just hanging in front of the Chimera net. We have Corey taking control, but gets 50'd out. Eric now hitting the ball forward, following up his own hit. Looks like it's a shot on net, and it will be. I don't know where the defenders were for Basilisk. It looked like there were 2 of them back there somewhere. Tragedy went for boost and left net, so that leaves the net open, and Eric spots it in.
Eric has been
nice
sleeping.
1-0 lead.
Yarok has been sleeping the last 2 games. It's good to see him finally waking up. You know, playing with him, not along him on a team, but against him. I know that he has, you know, what he's capable of, so it's good to see him finally showing out.
Have some pressure here by Basilisk, but it is cut out easily. As we have an attempted pass there by Green, but he ran out of boost and could not get back through the ball. As we have Yarrick throwing yet another shot at the net, and it goes in. There were defenders here again, but Yarrick just puts it in the perfect place. That's 2 quick goals. Chimera up 2-0, 30 seconds into this game number 4. If Basilisk can start getting some ball control and some pressure before this game starts to get too out of hand. As we have a demo and then a bump there by Green. An almost own goal by the Fish, but he hit his brakes just in time. As we have Corey hitting the ball forward, but it is banged by Basilisk into the Chimera half. As we have an attempted shot there by Tragedy, but it goes wide. We have the Fish putting the ball center.
What a read.
It was initially cleared, and there was a dunk into a redirect shot. I don't even know how to commentate on that. So it's now 2-1. So we have a shot coming here by Green that is saved by Tragedy. The Fish pushing the ball forward for Basilisk. Garrett hitting the ball to the side for his teammates to follow up. We have Corey, who decides instead of hitting the ball to let it roll, and in that indecision to not touch the ball, it does end up having freaking bad benefits for his team, as I'm a Gamer slots it in the left side.
Hopefully this is not a repeat for Chimera. Chimera coming out hot with a great lead, and throughout the game, you know, Basilisk is just chipping away.
Still 3.5 minutes after this game, so there's plenty of Rocket League to be played, but I agree. As we have Garrett coming back, which Garrett did not play in that last game. So he was on the bench, and he watched his team lose. So he's out here playing with a vengeance, saying, all right, boys, we can take these guys down. As we have a pretty even kickoff, looks like Corey's going to take control for Chimera. Gets a nice flick. It will go off the crossbar, but there's nobody there to follow it up. Looks like the ball will be pushed forward by Gamer, who centers it nicely, and there is a whiff. There's a double whiff, and that's going to be a goal for the Fish. You hate to see this from Chimera. They had two defenders that were in great positions, but Garrett misses first, and then Green panic jumps and misses it as well.
Goals are going back and forth. Both teams know what is at stake. This is what you'd love to see.
As we have Tragedy keeping the ball in the mid for his team, but there's a little bit of an overcommit. The pass was there. Corey could have put it on net. It would have been an easy goal for Chimera. Now the ball is just sitting in the Basilisk half. As Ame Gamer tries to push it forward, he gets a solid 50-50. Followed up with another 50-50. It looks like Corey's going to bang the ball on net. But Ame Gamer is going to save it and try to follow it up. He gets a nice 50-50 on Green. Yarrick passing the ball up to Green, who is there, but he mistimes his flip and does not get the shot. As the ball was centered once again by Corey. Nice pressure and nice finish by the Fish. This is very good car control. He was fighting Yarrick this whole way, gets a nice 50-50 and lands on all four wheels in order to get the flick to put it into the net, to put his team up 1 with the chance to end the series in game number 4.
You just see some sort of spike that Basilisk had this and the last match completely catching us off guard, Shotty.
The way they played game 1 compared to how they're playing now, it is night and day. As we have Yarrick coming in, answering once again for Chimera. I believe he has all 4 goals, and he does for his team. He is trying everything he can to keep his team in the game and in the series.
Yurok has definitely stepped up. He is popping off in this game 4.
As we have a double 50-50 and a flip reset there by Green, hitting the ball forward. We have Tragedy trying to hit the ball forward, kind of messes up, but Green's there, has his back. We have an attempted read by Yarrick, but the ball goes right over his head. As we have, it looks like a shot on net by the Fish, and it was saved by Green. And there was a Chimera player there in front of the ball, but he decided to not go for it. It was Corey once again. That's twice that he's decided to not jump for a ball, and it's cost his team a goal both times.
This is quite the surprise. I love to see back and forth games. A minute 36 is still a ton of action to come.
Oh yeah, we've had 9 goals already. This could easily be 6-6, 7-7 when this one's all said and done. As we have Yarrick throwing the ball off the backboard, trying to get some pressure for Chimera. Green following him up as we get a little bit of a ceiling pinch by the Fish. Nobody's there to follow it up though. As we have Ame Gamer getting a nice center here, but there's nobody from Basilisk to follow him up. Yarrick and the Fish getting a 50-50, it pops straight up in the air, and Tragedy is the first one to it. Gets a nice little double touch. Green gets a misread, and the ball is centered once again. Ame Gamer is up for it, but it was touched away by Yarrick.
What a save!
Yarrick falls out of the sky. Gets a nice save, gets a nice flick, goes for the double touch, but he cannot turn that save into a goal. As we have Green trying to keep the ball in the Basilisk half. Another center by Corey. Ball gets hit forward by Tragedy. Now the Fish is going to try to follow it up and center it, but he cannot. Tragedy ends up centering it himself. Ball is now going back towards the Basilisk corner. As we have Tragedy, Yarrick with the nice center. It's an open net, and Green is going to score it. So a lot of back and forth action in the last 45 seconds to a minute, but Chimera is going to end up getting goal number 5 tied up here in game number 4. They're saying we want a game number 5. As we have 20 seconds left before overtime, can one team slot in a 6th goal before overtime comes? As we have Yarrick with a nice defensive play there, but there's another center by Basilisk. So bouncing shot, Corey is there for the save. We have yet another center. The ball is missed. Can Corey keep it up? He cannot. It is We are going into overtime here in game number 4. Let's see if Chimera can slot in an early goal to tie up the series 2-2.
Oh,
And Chimera did end up slotting an early goal, but unfortunately it is going to be in their own net, which is going to give Basilisk a 6-5 lead and win here in game number 4, which is going to end the series.
what a performance coming out of Basilisk. Wow.
Great series to watch.
Very much so.
Like, games 1 and 2 were kind of blowouts back and forth between the two teams, so it wasn't that interesting. But games 3 and 4 were battles, with both of them going into overtime, I believe. And this one, game number 4, there's 11 goals scored, so both teams were bringing out everything they had and just throwing it at each other. And that's what you'd love to see as someone watching the game or casting it. You love all the action, you love all the everybody scoring high stats. It's the Rock League that everybody likes to watch. So these two teams definitely performed and definitely put on a show. Unfortunately for Chimera, they started off hot with that game 1 win, but Basilisk does end up taking games 2, 3, and 4 to take the series 3-1.
So we do have, I pulled in Epic Tragedy for an interview here.
Hello.
How's it going, Epic?
Oh man, it's going better than last week.
What can I say? Like, I am very surprised coming out of you guys. You guys seem to turn it around after game 1, especially against a strong expected Chimera team. What was the team doing? What were you guys, what happened from that transition from game 1 to game 2?
It was a lot more communication, trying to play more as a team. We took some lessons from last week, especially, and just kind of tried to have fun with it. We lost that game 1. We didn't get too tilted about it. We just moved on to the next one.
Well, that's amazing. It was a great performance coming out of you guys, especially out of you reading that back pass straight into their net. We definitely saw the difference in play. So good for you guys.
Thank you very much.
So really appreciate your time, Tragic, and good luck next week and enjoy the win this week.
All right, thanks guys.
There you have it, Epic Tragedy representing Basilisk FC. Basilisk coming out with the win 3-1. We will be back with tomorrow on the stream with, I believe it's Pandemonium and Underclass on the Premier Series, which is another 2 good teams facing off each other. Overall, we will see how it goes. But other than that, thank you, folks. Really appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Thanks, everyone.